listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static. In today's episode, we made it through quarter one. You crushed quarter two. Now it's time to talk about what agents selling Medicare should be focusing on in the third quarter of the year. If I had to describe Q3 for agents in one word, it would be preparation. That's really what we're doing, right? It's all the work that we put in prior to the annual enrollment period. And that should start with a portfolio review. In the months ahead of Medicare's busy season, you want to make sure that your product portfolio features your market's top plans. Those plans can change from year to year, so it's important to review your portfolio regularly. Think of it this way. If you want to make sales, especially during AEP, you've got to be offering what your target buyers want. And we know finding this information can take some phone calls and digging, maybe even some research on Google. But we actually suggest getting in touch with our team here at Ritter Insurance Marketing, the FMO that powers this podcast, because our team offers free portfolio reviews. It is as simple as requesting a review. We will have the link to do that in our episode notes. One of our team members will reach out and you can chat about what looks good in your market this year. As part of this free service we offer, you'll also get a free state and region-specific smart sheet that provides an outline of the competitive carriers and plans in your local sales market. Definitely recommend doing that in the lead up to AEP because, again, the market looks a little different each year. You want to make sure that you are as prepared as you can be. Another important form of preparation in Q3, submitting new contracting. Once you've discovered which carriers and plans are hot in your market, you might need to submit new contracting. Just like the portfolio reviews and so many other AEP prep activities, I cannot recommend doing this sooner rather than later. Get contracted well before the busyness of AEP. Future you will be super thankful that you avoided all of those processing delays and unneeded stress from a time crunch. When you are contracting, it's helpful to use a streamlined system to make your effort even easier. Ritter's online contracting system is super simple. You can shop for contracting like you would shop on Amazon. Fill up your cart, review your selections, upload documentation where needed, and then sign to complete the process. Newly registered agents will need to chat with your local sales specialist to turn that feature on. And I cannot think of a better way than to reach out, have that conversation, get your portfolio reviewed, and then have contracting turned on to make your prep work that much easier. In previous Medicare Sales Planner episodes, we have mentioned our Medicare Sales Planner download. That will be linked in our episode notes if you have not yet downloaded that PDF. While you're there, this is a great time to follow along with our podcast for all the updates you need in advance of the annual enrollment period. Following along helps the show and honestly brings a smile to all of our faces. Think of it as a thumbs up that we are doing a good job here and you would like to hear more episodes like this one. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written and proofed by Emily Markovic. Recording and production by me, Sarah Ruppel. Podcast design by Urban Rivera. Like what you hear? Don't forget to rate and review our show on Apple or Spotify. It really helps the pod.